Well, one of the misunderstandings or misapprehensions inside of our anger is that it's this grasping for control, it's this grasping to assert ourselves. But there's something in acknowledging the violence inside of ourselves that begins the process of liberating ourselves. And that we start to see that when we are in anger, when we are in hatred towards others, we are in fact enslaved. We're not living in freedom. We're not liberated. And the further expression of violence and vengeance will not in any way liberate us. And I need something outside of myself to help me see better. I need to learn from other people. I need to grow in relationship to the stories of those who have overcome their anger and hatred. And so for me, this is a part of why I am Catholic, because it involves me needing to learn from a family of models, of people to imitate, who have actually been a part of this liberation process of liberating ourselves from hatred and violence, and instead learning to imitate a truer love, imitate the love that we see in God, watering the crops of the just and the unjust in the rain and the sun. So to me, mimetic theory does involve something of a liberation, but it's a liberation that comes through sort of submitting ourselves to a regime of practice, of needing to imitate the saints, of needing to submit ourselves to, for me, it's weekly going to Mass and finding a liberation in the discipline of praying, partly because I recognize that my natural inclinations, my natural habits are prone to drift into a sort of violent selfishness. And so there's a liberation in swimming upstream against that natural inclination towards selfishness. It is work and it's a swimming upstream, but it's a liberation out of myself.